Hi there, this is going to be a general daily reading for today, Thursday the 23rd. Now, bear in mind that this is general, right? So this could have already happened. This may not happen till next week, next month. Take it as it resonates, and you're always meant to see it when you're meant to see it. This is why I tell you guys, even though the day has already passed, always watch all the readings that you're guided to, even if it says it's a daily reading from last week. It doesn't matter, okay? Time is an illusion, but I've got to date them and title them something when I upload them. Very first card's the mice. Stress, worries, problems. There could be a female in your life or in someone's life that is causing this type of an energy, mischief. Mistakes, it's worries, it's anxiety, it's problems. Now, there could be a person doing this, or the lady could be affected by that energy. Take it as it resonates, okay? I want to remind you guys to follow me on Instagram. It's xi_missy_xi. I tend to go live there almost every day. Also want to remind you that if you want to book a reading with me, please check what I have first. You can find that in every single YouTube video in the description box. And then email me, please, so we don't do the whole back and forth. What do you got? What do you got? What do you offer? And then, of course, please pay your invoices in a timely manner in at least 2-3 days max. Otherwise, they get canceled and I move on to the next person. Now, we have ships here. Actually, excuse me, the ship. There's something that comes in that feels like it took a long time to get here. Like, oh, it came from China. And we over here in the United States. It came all the way from Iceland. It came from a far distance, from a land far, far away, is what it feels like. Something comes in. There is some type of, it's an arrival. Something comes in. Ah, the cross, something that was prayed for, but it also comes in divine timing. Divine timing, that's how come it comes now. How come it's arriving now? How come it didn't come last week? How come it didn't come last year? Because it wasn't meant to. There's a divine order to things, and this was all divine timing. The house, again, nonstop. I get the house, whether it's this deck or the fortune-telling deck. It's just nonstop. So here you have the house. This is residence, property. This could be moving in together. This could also be somebody buying a house. It's number 4. 4 is a number of stability. Home, residence, property, domestic affairs, familiarity, family, security, stability, settling, harmony, materialism, projects, inheritance, the place or family in which one is most comfortable. Home. And if you've been watching my readings for the past week or so, you see that these cards, the house, the home, keep coming up. And it's this whole, because you feel like home, because things are coming back home. I also heard in one of those readings, I can't remember which one, you carry a piece of home with you. Take it as it resonates, honey. It's a lot of this stuff is just, it's going to be specific, what I'm channeling, but then also yet it could be general. Take it as it resonates, okay? Now, let's just get right into it. I didn't turn my AC on yet, so if you hear noise from outside, it's the air blower. The landscapers are doing some yard work already this morning. And I wanted to just jump right into the readings because I just felt Spirit was like, go, 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 go. Wow, look at these 2 yellow golden cards. I feel like that's super important somehow. Okay, now the first card here is hope. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Now you see how it says though, love is yours. But then it says, recognize your divine worth. If you don't recognize yourself as queen and set the tone and the pace and to let people know how you deserve to be treated, then people are going to treat you however way they think they can. They're going to treat you the way that they think how you're worth. And it's like, no, you set the standards. You let these mofos know how to treat you. You also have Kutumi, cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. This is for some of you guys that like keep asking, going, I don't know, who is it? What is it? What am I going to do? What is my job? What's my soul mission? It's like you already know. But it's like all of the chatter, all of the anxiety, all of the white noise around you can sometimes cause us not to see clearly, right? Not to see clearly. Sometimes something's right underneath our nose and we don't see it. Bottom of the deck is Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. Whew, let's just get right into it, hunties. Oh, I also want to let everybody know that I am releasing a new bracelet, which I'm super excited about. I wanted to release it last year, but Spirit said not yet. And it is my Atlantis bracelet, and it's going to be made with the Larimar stones, which is that bluish white looking stones. Absolutely phenomenal. I just want to read you a little bit really quick of what those stones are about. It's called the Dolphin Stone. It's also called the Soulmate Stone. It just helps us to unlock, you know, any knowledge or energy from Atlantis. It helps calm stress and anxiety. It, what else? Protective stone. Soulmate stone. Draws one soulmate. It's a relationship stone. Also releases karmic negativity between couples. It's also good for healing for muscles and reduces pain. It also helps with the emotional stuff too. Aids in communication. It's just a whole bunch of wonderful things that it's about. It's absolutely gorgeous too. It has this look to it of like, it's like blue and white, and it almost has the look of like columns, like, you know, marble columns. It helps one to see the self from outside of the realm of personal reality. Brings the tranquility of water, sea, and air to heart and mind. Soothes and uplifts hurt, fear, depression, pain of life, and changes with love. Larimar aids communication and relationships while healing negative karma between soulmates and lovers. It's an absolutely gorgeous stone too, and it's a lot of us are opening up and getting downloads or snippets of, you know, our past lives in Atlantis, if you've had past lives in Atlantis. Some people say they never had none. I mean, whatever, everybody's different, right? So for those that have connections to Atlantis and you feel you're being really connected to them, for those that just love that particular vibe of like the ocean and the blue skies and the clouds, you know, it almost looks like the stone looks like a blue sky with like puffy white clouds in it. Just, you know, whatever resonates. It's gorgeous. I can't wait for it. All right, here we go. Trying to get all the cards out that we need. I mean, right off the bat, I can tell you that there was a bit of nothingness happening with the Hanged Man sitting right here. And then we have the Magician. Okay, the Magician is underneath the Hanged Man. Something finally gets manifested after there was nothingness. Absolutely nothingness. Five of Wands here can be the mice. Chatter, people saying no, it can't happen, it will never happen, you can't do that. Remember now, people who say it's impossible feel it's impossible for them, not for you. It ain't got shit to do with you. They're seeing things from their point of view, not yours. So this is like the chatter of like a lot of people saying, well, that's not going to work. How are you going to do this? You can't have that. It can even be people wishing you ill will, okay? You have here the Ace of Cups. The Magician manifested the Ace of Cups. See that? As above, so below. It's something that people around would say, no way, when pigs fly. You better go check outside because I think pigs are flying. It's what I feel. You have here the Strength card. Somebody here had willpower to hold themselves back, probably from smacking the shit out the bitches from the having willpower to not be affected by the haters and the naysayers, whatever way that was. And just having extreme willpower to not let that affect them and to stay in the right lane to manifest. You have here the King of Swords. This could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. but it is about being discerning. It was making a choice. It's something's coming in, and it's something where people say, yeah, right, when pigs fly. And we say, okay, just wait for it then. I think I just saw a pig fly by. When pigs fly. The Eight of Swords, mental entrapment, feeling stuck. That's that energy of, yeah, right, that would never happen. Okay, sure. Look at her trying to go after her dreams. Look at her thinking she can date him. Look at her thinking that she can go back to school now at this age. Look at her trying to get divorced, thinking she's better than her husband or he's better than his wife. Whatever it is, it's this, yeah, mental entrapment. Cutting oneself free. Having the willpower and strength to free oneself, to let go. You see how it says you already know the answer you seek, trust what you know? Yeah, look what fell on top of the strength card, the Empress. The Empress is pregnant. She's about to bear some type of fruit. Okay, this can also be super symbolic of the birth of a whole new cycle, right? Something gorgeous. Something that is, I mean, you do have Lord Ganesh bottom of the deck. Obstacles are being removed. So it could be that you're coming into this one part of your life of where when pigs fly, you know, and it's just kind of like the birth of a new cycle, but the birth of things of like people thought could never ever happen. It would never happen. That's a 1 in a billion chance. Remember the exception to the rule. There's no fucking way, but it's way, because it's the energy right now, because it's like it's just divine timing. The world. She's just like throwing caution to the wind. She's just like, wow. I can't believe they said that. I literally just saw something fly outside. It wasn't a pig, obviously it was a bird. From what I can tell, but my curtains are closed. But it's just funny how it's like, I saw something fly out there. It's definitely a bird. It's like the world is completion of something, right? It's completion of a huge Saturnian karmic cycle. But it's also about completion of something. And it's also about realizing that, you know what? My life is complete. It's that moment when you stop waiting that the thing of which you were waiting for actually arrives or actually manifests. And I just feel as if like it's the feeling of her having it all, the completion, which is exactly how we manifest. You guys hear me tell you this all the time of how do we manifest? It's by feeling like you already have it all. It's by waking up every day and not feeling a lack. It's waking up every day feeling like I do have everything I want. I have it all. You know, you have to feel that which you want to manifest. Are you trying to manifest the lack of love? So then don't feel the lack of love, right? This is of somebody who wakes up and goes, I have it all. Like, wow, I feel amazing. Yesterday I woke up and I felt like there was this whole big thing about acceptance, of accepting what is and what is not, and accepting that some things will not change, and accepting that some things aren't meant to be and that some things are meant to be. It's just being in a place of acceptance, which is a place of surrender and of alignment, because it's not fighting it anymore. It's accepting that I accept that this road wasn't the road, and I accept that I may have made a mistake, and I also accept that things are coming in so glorious and miraculous and magnificent. It's as if only when pigs fly. It's like just the acceptance straight across the board. It's not settling. It's a very big difference, okay? It's accepting, allowing. And when we allow, we surrender. And when we allow, we can align, okay? This is her accepting. But it's also about saying, like, I don't feel any lack. I feel like I'm doing phenomenal. I think that in the waiting room of which she was waiting, this moment comes when she goes, well, what am I waiting for? I love my life. I have it all. Even if she doesn't have all of the things that, you know, she's desiring, she has a lot. And I feel like she's realizing that. The Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords here feels like it's communication. It's choosing one. But I feel like some kind of communication, Knight of Swords, comes in out of left field. You don't see it coming. And it's almost like, you got to let me know now. It has this feeling of urgency and you got to let me know ASAP with the Knight of Swords energy. It just feels like that. It feels like it's very blunt because it can be about arguments also, right? With the Knight of Swords energy. But to me, it feels like they're going, you got to tell me now. What do you want? You want to be with me? You going to take this job? You going to take that offer? You got to tell me now. You have 24 hours to tell me. You got to let me know. You're going to take it? I need a week. You need to tell me in a week. It's something about feeling like it's very quick and it's very rushed. And then the Eight of Swords here feels like it's just major communication. It also feels like it could be communication to the ethers, whether this is prayer, whether this is meditation. You know, I don't know what this is, but it feels like she's communicating with above there. She's almost saying to them, that was you, huh? It's like saying like, I was you, I see you. That was you. That was you, God. That was you, Jesus. That was you, universe. That was you, Saturn, you, Jupiter. That was you, wasn't it? Because it's something that is so fucking glorious and huge that would only happen when pigs fly. You see how now that we're in this new earth, you're having this crazy shit happening where it's whether it's good or bad, you're just thinking to yourself, this is insane. Who would have ever thunk? Who would have ever thought, right? And it's like good and bad. Like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, I would have never thought that was a possibility. I would have never thought that would have happened. But then it happens. It's like when pigs fly. The Ace of Cups is here. This is something that's so fulfilling that you're almost speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. It's something that makes your cup runneth over. Something that's so fulfilling emotionally, whether this is love or career. Seven of Cups, having so many choices and options. You will have to choose. You will have it all. You'll have all of the options, good and bad. But you know what? You got to be discerning too, right? That's what the Ace of Swords is, discerning. It's about saying, you know what? Let me narrow it down to tell you what it is that I do want. Because sometimes we're not specific enough and the universe just gives us thousands of things and we go, no, that's not what I want. Nine of Swords. Just in the nick of time. That's what I just, oh my fucking God, look at the Two of Cups. I heard just in the nick of time and then this flies out, Two of fucking Cups. You see how in the background it looks like the sun is starting to rise, like it's breaking dawn? That's why my breaking dawn bracelets were just fucking amazing. And this is the color schemes of my breaking dawn. Oranges, yellows, with a little bit of the whites in there, remember? And then here we have the breaking dawn coming. It's like at the last moment, right? It's like at the midnight hour, she's like really upset. She's stressed out. She could be worried. She's like thinking it's never going to happen. Oh, they said it would never happen. And it probably won't because it's so unrealistic what I'm asking for. Only when pigs fly. And then it's like something comes in at the very last second. And then look, boom, the sun starts rising. It's the sun energy. The sun is about truth and illumination and fame and success and healing, right? And here we have the Two of fucking Cups to end this beautiful, gorgeous reading. Like, holy shit. Need I say more? Wait for it. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye.